Effective communication is vital in any institution, but at the Port Authority of Douala, it is paramount in driving international trade, implementing policies and fostering collaboration. At the forefront of this mission is Mr. Tume Gerald, a charismatic leader with a profound passion for languages. As the dynamic head of the translation unit at the Port Authority of Douala, his visionary leadership ensures that every facet of communication is precise and impactful. Not only does he excel in his role, but he also empowers his colleagues to grow and learn. Mr. Tume actively facilitates opportunities for his team to travel abroad, learn from the best global practices, and bring back valuable insights. His commitment to continuous improvement and excellence makes his department a hub of innovation and outstanding performance. In this conversation, we aim to explore not only his journey and vision for translation at the Port Authority of Douala, but also the broader implications of translation in corporate environments, the challenges of institutional recognition for translators, and the evolving landscape of our profession in the face of technological advancement. Mr. Tume, thank you for accepting to share your insights with us.
Thank you too. I am honored to receive you in my small office.
A big office.
And it is a privilege to have a well-renowned institution like yours, Speed, to come to talk with us and to share some views with us. We are elated. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Let's start with a glimpse into your journey. Where does your passion for languages come from, and how did your path lead you to the Port Authority of Douala as a head of the translation unit?
I have had a very humble beginning, but let me just cut the journey short. Ever since I came to the Port of Douala 15 years ago, I was a senior staff. I worked as a senior staff, a research officer to be precise. And I noticed that in the maritime sector like this one, which is predominantly supposed to embrace English language, which is the business number one language, I noticed that English was missing, despite the fact that Cameroon is claimed to be a bilingual country. So I started addressing correspondences to top management, calling their attention to the fact that we need to revitalize English language so as to bring up that equilibrium between the two languages. My call was not for nothing, because top management hit to my call and immediately responded by creating a unit in charge of translation, interpretation, and the promotion of bilingualism. As top management deemed it necessary, they put me at the helm of the unit. That is how I became the unit head for translation and interpretation of the Port of Douala.
Okay, so the name, the proper name of this unit is the translation, yes, interpretation, and
the promotion of bilingualism unit of the Port of Douala.
Thank you, sir.
It has the status of a department,
okay,
and it is directly under the general manager. So we are direct collaborators to the general manager.
Well, that's great. Congrats, sir.
Thank you, sir.
So could you describe the core responsibilities of the translation, interpretation, and promotion of bilingualism unit at the Port Authority of Douala, and the main challenges you face with you and your team on a daily basis?
Well, in Cameroon, it is but no news that most documents, most correspondences, most letters, notices, they are addressed in French. To bring about this revolution of bilingualism, we are tasked to get exact language translation of all these documents in French to English so that we can have both languages represented at the same level. So most of the key documents of the ports, correspondences, contracts, letters, you can name the rest, are all in English and in French, especially those documents that are destined for the public. There is nobody who would say they find difficulties in communicating in the ports if they can use either of the two languages, English or French, English and French. Okay. So we are here to ensure, and we have been trying. We have put measures in place with the support of top management, who are also very rigorous on the fact that the two languages should be well represented, and they are. That is what we've been doing. Though some difficulties exist, which is the fact that most of our collaborators, they still not comply to this policy. Though they find it difficult also to excel because top management do not listen to them. If you can't try to put this policy into application, it is your fault. So you are poised to either contact us to help you in translating or interpreting, or you wait and suffer the consequences. All this, anyway, is in compliance with the national policy of bilingualism and multiculturalism. So we are working in collaboration with the National Commission for the Promotion of Bilingualism, who are giving us directives on daily basis on how to go about the transformation.
Thanks a lot, sir.
You're welcome.
And based on our own information, the Port Authority of Douala is made of about 50 departments or divisions.
Exactly.
And how do you cope with the various documents coming from all those? Could you have some estimates about the volume, the word count you people are handling on a daily basis?
Apparently, it is enormous. If I have to go into intricacies and details, at least our computers are here, they will give you exactly the number of documents we treat. But there are so many. We treat averagely 30 to 40 documents a day with my very vibrant team, very committed team. Thank God also to the top management support in providing us with up-to-date equipment that is helping us do this. So also to facilitate our link, our collaboration with other units or other departments of the port, we have come up with a strategy. This strategy is we have tried to identify some focal points, some persons in each department who is linked directly to us. He or she acts as a liaison officer between us and their department. So it is easy now for us for information to flow. Yes. So that is the way we have organized work, and it is easier for us.
Wow, congrats.
But presently also we are working on some applications, softwares, permit me call it, that will enable us linked with all the port users, all the port operators, all the units of the port.
So they can probably
so that they can upload documents directly, and we get them.
Okay.
Once we finish, we send it directly to them.
Wow. Congrats.
So we're working on the software, which is almost getting to completion. And I think within the next 1 or 2 months, we might be going for our tests.
Congrats. That is testing. Very innovative. Congrats.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
It's no secret that in some institutions, translation teams struggle to gain the recognition they deserve. So what initiatives have you implemented at the Port Authority of Douala to ensure that the translation unit, translation interpretation and promotion of bilingualism unit receives the respect and appreciation you people deserve from other departments?
Exactly. What we do is we don't just get into working casually. We have invited skills that are second to none. Permit me call it that. Skills that are so better and well appreciated. We make sure our work is almost perfect. And we go also on visits to other departments, talking to them on the importance of getting to work together with us. And they also see it, because once we work with them, they see the benefits. We want to tell you that as of today, almost all workers here in the port, or let me call it the port community, is enjoying us.
Wow.
And they are trying to work in both languages thanks to our initiatives and thanks to the fact that we touch them on a daily basis. And we try to insert our importance, insert our availability in every meeting, every working group, so much so that you cannot do without seeing us or feeling us or knowing that we exist.
That's good.
And the top management is in full support of us. That's why they have been signing communiques, insisting and instructing that anything that has to do with documents, communiques, letters, contracts must pass through us before being endowed by the top management.
Congrats once again, sir.
Thank
You
you.
deserve a lot of.
Thank you, sir.
You deserve an accolade, definitely.
Thank you, sir.
So, drawing from your experience, what strategies would you recommend to institutional translators or linguists to enhance their professional standing and influence within their organizations?
Well, like I have said, and let me say it again, they need to first have the instructions or let me call it the
guideline.
That's top management of the top management of every institution is supposed to make it a policy.
Okay.
A
So
policy.
it must come from
It
the top management.
comes from top management. When it is from top management, it's different. There must be a policy instituted by top management that the unit in charge of translation and interpretation should be given importance. Once it comes like that, now the unit in its part is supposed to also work accordingly, so much so that what top management says should match with what they are doing. Bring good, certified, and authentic work to the table. Don't just do anything and expect people to believe you. When you want to translate effectively, professionally. When you do this, it is very normal. Everybody wants to know as many languages as possible. They will follow you. That's what we have done. The strategy we have put here is we have made people to like to speak in both languages. I remember before the creation of our unit, many people didn't even want to. When you greet them in English, they will even answer in French. They didn't even want to hear. But I'm telling you, when they even see us, we have become even the symbol of bilingualism. When they see us, they start talking in English, French, you know. I am encouraging all translators, all interpreters to be symbolic. Let what they do be represented in them. They should act what they do, and their profession will never be missing.
Okay.
That's my advice.
Thank you so much. And when it comes to an organization missing top management's instructions or guidelines in terms of translation, do you think it will be a good approach for the translators in that department to go and meet the top management in order to suggest that they should implement such a policy?
Normally, at some point, not everybody thinks the same. Top management might forget the fact that they have to institute policies that puts bilingualism at the forefront. And when that happens, we are inviting professional translators and interpreters to move on to top management, move up to them, suggest to them that this is what we are supposed to do. Bring solid arguments to convince top management to put policies that will be in favor of the promotion of languages and bilingualism in particular. We are very particular about bilingualism here because we are within the context of Cameroon,
Yes.
and we know that our country operates
In
in two languages.
Okay. You are a charismatic leader, as we said it at the beginning of this conversation, and the leader's strength is reflected in the growth of their team. So, in that regard, what strategies do you put in place to ensure the continuous development and motivation of the translators under your supervision?
Well, I have been able to make this unit thrive, grow to this extent, to the extent that it's being recognized all around the port community and even without. It's going out to the nation and internationally because of very simple techniques, one of which is being humble. My doors are open to my collaborators. We share ideas on daily basis, and I listen to them. Whatever idea they bring, we try to analyze it together. We look at it, we see how we can use it, we get what is good from it, and then we try to suggest to top management for implementation. We do that all the time. The second thing is, I have decided to put power at the level of everybody. All my collaborators, they have the rights to certain things that are unimaginable. I make them sign their documents. I make them make their suggestions autonomous. I also give them the right to chair meetings, even in my presence. So thus teaching them that leadership is not only for the few, but it's for everybody.
That's great.
That's what I do.
That confirms that you're a charismatic leader.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
As someone committed to the growth and development of the team, do you also provide opportunities for academic or professional internships within the translation unit of the Port Authority of Douala? If so, could you share what aspiring interns should do to be considered for such opportunities?
As you can see, at the moment, I have about 2-3 interns in my unit. And for the whole lifespan of this unit, there has never been a time without an intern.
Okay.
And most of them, when they come, they are so intrigued. And what I do is, I make them have the feeling of already working with us. Okay. You can hardly separate a worker here from an intern. They are the same. Like I was telling you, I give my collaborators the opportunity to chair meetings. Mm-hmm. I also give interns the opportunity to chair meetings that I am there. To make you know that as an intern, you are being trained on how to be a professional. And here we do that. They also have access to computers, to softwares that help in translation. I even give them some documents to translate, and then we try to work on them. So we build them here professionally, and they have the liberty and right. In as much as I'm here, they can work knowing that they are the same with us. So that's what we do. Okay. Most of them, they want to come.
Okay.
Most of them, they even want to work above the time that was given to them.
Wow.
Because they
that
enjoy
is commitment.
Thank you, sir.
Well, so for the sake of historical archives,
yes.
Do you know who originally coined the English version of Port Autonome de Douala as Port Authority of Douala?
Well, it is not a domestic issue.
Okay.
Yes, the port is an international entity, mm-hmm. and it is clear that most ports worldwide mm-hmm. of English expression are called port authorities.
Okay.
We have the Port Authority of Accra, the Port Authority of Lagos, the Port Authority. So it is but normal that the translation was just taken from the other English expression and adopted by us.
Okay, that is inspiring.
That is it.
Okay, as we start to wrap things up, let's look ahead to the future.
Okay.
So with artificial intelligence reshaping the whole professional world, how do you envision the future of translation and translators in the next 5 to 10 years?
Good. It is very clear, like some experts or some professionals, they always say, a good player doesn't like a team. We are in an era where artificial intelligence is taking precedence for those who want or believe in it. But it doesn't cancel the fact that as a human person, you have to make a stand and make yourself a focal standpoint. That is, it is different to listen to artificial and to listen to human. So, I am advising all professionals to stand their grounds, study hard, get to know more about their profession, do research, learn how to talk, learn how to do things better. The AI will only be a competitor and not the only existing entity.
Okay.
Yes.
That's great. That's
Yes.
positive. So we have to go deeper in studies, in
Exactly.
continuous development, and try to
Exactly.
better ourselves
Better
as
ourselves.
professionals.
Exactly.
And therefore, we will not lack a team. We'll
Never.
always find our team.
Never.
Somewhere.
Somewhere. Exactly.
That's great.
Exactly.
So we know you are well aware of the PET Awards, that is the Awards for Excellence in Translation by Speed Expertise. This initiative was launched in 2022 by Speed Expertise to boost the visibility of our profession and promote stronger networking among language professionals. That said, we are striving to build a solid network of business actors and professional linguists through the PET Awards. In your view, what could Speed Expertise do to encourage more institutions to take an interest in this initiative?
Very good. Nothing gets attention more than publicity. Speed Expertise should go into the crannies of the nation, even out of the nation. You should increase your publicity. Know as many people as possible, many entities as possible. Introduce your works, introduce your institution everywhere. Talk to people everywhere about your initiative. Let people know you better. Contact the media, radio, television. Contact institutions like us because we are already doing a lot of publicity for you.
Thank you, sir.
So if you get into publicity and also good work, because the good works you do, it speaks for yourself. Let your works be renowned. Get the right people to be in your team. Let them match what they say with what they do. And people will rush to you. People will rush to support the initiative. And for us here in the Port of Douala, we are glad that we already know this initiative of PET, and we are working very closely with top management to see how we can really be partners with you so as to foster and make this initiative grow. That will encourage competitiveness amongst professionals because the competition here is to grow.
Yeah.
We are making people compete and get better.
Yeah.
So that is what we are doing. And we believe your initiative is one in a million. We really applaud you for that, and we know that as time is going, it's going to yield a lot of recognition, and many people will come to be part of it so as to boost the translation and interpretation profession.
Thank you so much. So now to wrap up, if you have to share one key message with translators, aspiring linguists, or decision makers about the value of professional translation, what would that message be?
My message will be simple. Let us get to work. Study. Get to know things. build contacts, and then, above all, trust in yourself, have confidence in yourself, in what you do. Make sure you deliver the right thing at the right time. That's my advice.
Thanks so much. Thank you very much, Mr. Tume, for taking the time to share your insights and experience with us. Your willingness to engage in this conversation is deeply appreciated by the Speed Expertise team. We are genuinely enthusiastic about the opportunity to feature your remarkable journey and visionary leadership in our magazine of the Awards for Excellence in Translation. Your contributions to the field of translation and your impact on the Port Authority of Douala are truly commendable. Thanks once again for your time and cooperation. This is from the MacPet team, the team of the magazine of the Prix de l'Excellence. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. You're welcome.